Debbie with the Food Prepping Channel. I wanted to bring y'all in tonight and show you that I'm going to fix a chicken on this little chicken stand. And this was a present from Sam and Elaine, NWI Prepper 19113, and Mrs. NWI Prepper. This chicken stand was a present from them. I've never used one before, so we're going to go on this little adventure together. I've got about half a can of just cola in here. You can also use beer, but I just decided to use cola. And Elaine tells me that you can put whatever you want to in here. So I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of garlic powder in this can. Let me get this out. Alright, there's a half a teaspoon of garlic powder going into here. Then I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of minced onions. That I'm going to put in the can. Should have had all this together, but I'm just not a together type of person. Alright, so there's that. That's going in here. And then I'm going to use some smoked paprika. And I'm going to put half a teaspoon of that in here. And I thought I had some liquid smoke and I was going to put that in there, but it kind of disappeared. So here's a half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. I'm putting it in the can. And I have some cilantro leaves. And I've never used these, but we're going to try this and see what it does taste like. It smells like hay to me. But we're going to try it and see. I've got a lot of spices that I've never used that I'm getting ready to be using and showing y'all. Okay, so I have all the spices in here. And now, Elaine told me to make sure that you salt the chicken. Hand me that salt shaker over there, please, my darling. You salt the chicken inside really good. So I'm going to put salt in here. Okay, and then I'm going to set this chicken on top of this can, just like this. And we're going to see what this baby will do. Okay, now my chicken is in here. And I'm going to, here, darling, get that and pull that out. Because I'm messing with chicken, I really, really hate this. Okay, now I'm going to, get me another paper towel, please. Make sure that this chicken is dried off. Drying my chicken. And see, it sits right on the can thing, just like this. And I've never done this before, but I've heard these are supposed to really be good. And my daughter wants to play today. Yep, it's flying away off the can. Alright, so we got that. Now, what I'm going to do is I have some extra virgin olive oil. This is what kind I use. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it. Whatever. This is a yeah, Filippo Berrio or whatever. It's extra virgin olive oil. And I've got this in this bowl. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce in here with this. And I just came up with this idea. I don't know whether it'll work or not, but we're going to try it. And, will you hand me a spoon, please? Or fork. Alright, and I'm going to mix this up. And then I'm going to put the spices that I put in the can, I'm going to put in here too, so that we'll have some spices in here on the chicken. And while I'm doing this, and I'm not measuring this, I'm just putting whatever. While I'm doing this, the oven is preheating to 350 degrees. And I have chicken, Mrs. Dash, and it's salt-free. I'm putting that in here. Like I said, I'm just putting whatever I want in here. And I'm putting some garlic powder. And I'm not going to put any minced onions in this. I am going to put some chipotle chili pepper in here. And I'm going to put a little bit of cilantro in here just to see what this tastes like in here. Okay, and now I'm going to stir this up. And I've dried the chicken off, so now I'm going to take my little brush here, and I'm just going to go all over the chicken with this little brush and wipe all this on the chicken. And then we're going to fill up this. I'm going to put an orange in here with this. So I'm just going to take this and put it all over my chicken. And this is the oil and the all the spices. This does have one of those little temperature gauge things, but I read really not to pay attention to those very much. Kayla, I forgot to get an orange out. Will you get in the right drawer, where I have the cheese, there's an orange in there. Will you cut that in half for me, please? My little assistant is helping me today. Like I said, I've never done this before, but we're going to try it. And we're going to raise up these wings.
Oops, I cut it a little bit.
No, that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's going in the top anyway. So, just to...
So you're going to have this part?
Both apart. We're going to... you put that in the top up here in this hole, in the neck hole, and it'll like seal the juices in, so the biggest half will be fine. Okay, and then turn it the other way. Take the little tag off.
Oh.
Okay. Now we're going to push this down in here. Let me get this as much as it'll go in here. And I'm getting this out over my hands. Yuck. Okay, it's filled up, and I think the juices will go down in there. And I've got to make sure that I wash my hands after this really good. I've always been scared of cooking chicken and putting my hands on it and stuff like that. But all right, so I'm just going all over this as much as I can and trying to get everything. And we're going to see how this does. because I have, like I said, Sam and Elaine to thank for this little wonder. I couldn't find it at my Walmart, so they got it. Elaine said that she would get it for me, and we've become really good friends, and I really like them. If you don't subscribe to, it's Mrs. NWI Prepper, and then Sam is NWI Prepper 19113. And please think about them and subscribe to their channel. I think Elaine's got if I'm not sure, I haven't checked it out lately, but I do think Elaine's got a contest going on if she hasn't finished it. Mrs. NWI Prepper. And so I am going to get this as much as I can on here, and didn't really put any salt on it, but I think it'll be okay. We're going to try this out and see. It may get too dark. I don't know. I don't know how to cut up a chicken, so that's going to be one thing that we're just going to have to pull the chicken off, because I don't know how to cut up a chicken. I've watched people do it and stuff. I just am not. I just don't. Like I said, I've always been very leery of chickens. So, but you can see that. Here's the chicken sitting on its little stand with the orange in its neck and the can in its, well, whatever. And so I'm gonna put this in the oven, and probably on 350 for about an hour. But I'm gonna check on it and make sure that it doesn't get burnt, and if it does, then what I'll do is just put some aluminum foil over here. And using this little can thing, the juices from the cola and the spices and all that I put in there are going to go up inside the chicken, and all of the grease and all that's going to go down in my pan. So this actually is a healthy way to fix a chicken. So I am going to try this, and when it gets done, I'll bring you back and tell you exactly how much time it took, and then you can see.
You better talk to Mama. You better talk to Mama. Talk to me. I know it. You better talk to me. I know all about it. I know all about it. You gonna say something? You gonna say something to Mama? Say something. You better talk to Mama. You better talk to Mama. Talk to me. I know it. I know all about it. Talk to me.
Talk to Grandma. Grandma's pretty boy. Grandma's pretty boy. Grandma loves him so much. Yes, Grandma does. Goo. Goo.
Say I goo. Say I goo. I love you. And Mama loves you so much. Say I love you. Say it. Say it. Go ahead. Say again. Go ahead. Talk to me. Talk to Mama. You better talk to Mama. You better talk to Mama. Talk to me.
This is my grandson, Caden.
Talk to Mama.
Isn't he just precious? He's gonna get fussy. He's sitting in his bumbo now, and he's gonna get fussy. Dear, he needs to sit up straighter.
Talk to Mama, please. Show everybody how you can talk. Talk to me.
To Grandma's body. cameras, buddy.
He's really camera shy. I tried to get him on.
Whatever, I done got him.
Talk to me.
Alright.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Just say bye, Caden.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Okay, here's my chicken in the oven. It's been in here for about an hour, but my stove is kind of, it's on 350, but my stove is kind of on the low heat side, so I'm going to give it another probably 30 minutes, and then I'll pull it out and show you what it looks like. Alright, here's my funny looking chicken. It's out of the oven, and it says on this little thermometer, this little thing, that poultry is supposed to be 180 degrees. So I'm going to put it right in right there. Make sure it's not touching any bones, and see what it goes up to. See if it goes up to 180 degrees.
No.
Well,
The thing hasn't even popped out.
well, I don't think that that's gonna pop out, Kayla, because it has the stuff on it.
Well, it must not be done.
All right.
Hold on.
So it's not evidently
It'll delete that.
evidently it's not done. So I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil and put it back in the oven and cook it for a little bit longer until the temperature reaches. It says, whoa, gosh, look at all the juice coming out as I poked it. Let's see. It's still not going up to 180, and that's what it says it needs to be. So I'm going to wrap this up and put it back in the oven and get it up to the temperature that it's supposed to, and I'll bring you back. Okay, I looked it up, and for a whole chicken baked like this, it's supposed to be 165 degrees, and it pretty much is. By the time it sits for a few minutes, it will be at that temperature, and that's in the breast, and it's not hitting any bone or anything. So you can see that it's going on up. So I'm going to let this sit, and then I'm going to slice it up, and I'll bring you back, and you can hear us taste it. Okay, I'm going to tell you, this is the most moist chicken I have ever seen in my life, but I really don't think that even after an hour and 30 minutes that it's done yet. Do you see the red there? And I'm really picky about chicken, so I'm going to take all this and debone it and put it in this pan and cover it with barbecue sauce, and then try it after it cooks a little bit more longer, just to make sure excuse me just to make sure that it's done. So you can see was a lot of juices that ran out of it, so it definitely is juicy, but I don't know how to cut up a chicken, so it's a lot of trouble to me, but I'll bring you back. Okay, here's the chicken. It's been totally deboned, and as you can see, I took the breastbones, of course, and threw them out in the woods, but my cat, Casey, is enjoying the heck out of the little pieces of chicken that I didn't get, but I did pull all this off with my fingers. I'm just terrible at cutting up a chicken. That's why I always buy cut up chickens. But I got 2 whole chickens, so this is one, and the next one maybe I'll figure out a way to do it a little bit better. Maybe I'll cover it from the get-go next time, but with this I am going to put some the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce in it, and some Worcestershire, and I'm just going to, I mean, it does, see the, right here, see the, where's my finger? Oh, there. See this piece right here? It's just really bloody, and I just don't like that. So I'm gonna cook these a little bit longer. It is by far the juiciest. This is just like brining a turkey for Thanksgiving, because it's definitely juicy. And I so appreciate Sammy Lane for getting this for me. But I'm going to cover this up and put this back in the oven and cook it for a while. And tomorrow I'm going to bring y'all back, and, well, it'll be a different recipe. But tomorrow I'm going to bring you back and use this chicken, and we're going to have a big surprise with this chicken. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. Sorry that my chicken was kind of a failure, but it really wasn't. I mean, if my stove hadn't been so low powered and I'd have known how to cut up a chicken, this probably would be awesome. But here I am, 56 years old, and don't even know how to cut up a chicken. That's pretty bad, huh? But anyway, I will see you all back tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.